Yo, what is going on everyone? I just wanted to jump here in front of the camera real quick before I get into this customization video and give you a little rundown on this shoe right here. Before you continue any further with this video, just understand that this is just a basic midsole repaint custom. I did not do any of the laser work on the actual shoe. I did not do anything to the uppers. All I did was repaint the midsole a different color. So if you showed up to this video expecting some sort of elaborate custom, I'm sorry, but you came to the wrong place. I had a number of requests from people that wanted to see me customize this shoe right here, so I just went ahead and did it. And with all of that being said, I just want to give you guys a heads up that this is actually a worn pair of shoes. Pretty much the reason why I'm telling you that is because there was already damage on the midsole before I actually started working on them. So you might see a couple of spots on the midsole where it looks a little bit rougher than others, but literally the only thing is that this is a pretty old shoe and it has been worn. And anyone who has proper experience in actually customizing shoes will be the first to tell you that it is definitely a lot harder to get a very clean look on a pair of shoes that have been worn. So with that being said, you gotta take the good with the bad, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this custom video, and let's get going.
No, I'm not a writer.
Okay.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? Thank you guys so much once again for tuning into my channel, and in this video today we are going to be doing a very basic custom on this pair of Air Jordan Laser 4s. Pretty much what we're going to do, instead of repainting the midsole with a white under and a black upper, we are going to paint the entire midsole black, only we are going to leave a matte finish on this top part here and a nice high gloss finish on this lower part. And I also plan on leaving a nice high gloss finish on this part of the midsole right here. And if you want to do a custom like this at home, or a custom similar at home, the materials that you are going to need are a couple of brushes. Me personally, I'm going to be using two. I'm going to use this smaller one to apply the black, and then this larger one to apply the finisher, Angelus red vinyl tape, Angelus flat black paint, Angelus high gloss acrylic finisher, a mixture of Angelus matte finish and duller, and a brush that you just don't care about. I'm not going to use any of my Rejuvenator brushes because I actually use them to clean shoes, so I'm going to be using this old stiff bristle brush. Pretty much what you do with this is just wipe off any debris on the midsole. It allows you to have a very clean surface so you can get a very clean paint job. And obviously your shoe, this shoe's midsole is already stripped as you saw in my previous video, and if you did not see that video, I will leave a card on the screen right now so you can see the product that I use in order to get a nice clean strip. And without any further ado, let's get straight into this custom. Alright, so we are going to be painting with black, and with a shoe like this, I'm going to tape off where I do not want to get black on. You really don't want your customer to be pissed off that you got some black paint on his very nice Air Jordan Laser 4 upper. So let's get this shoe taped off. Like I said in the beginning of the video, this is going to be an extremely simple paint job, but what we want to do next is just take our brush and wipe off any debris that may be left on the midsole. Like I said, this just gives you a very clean surface to work with. Any dust, any grime, stuff like that is just going to come off pretty much. And I think that will just about do it. We should be all right. And I forgot to mention, we're also going to want to tape off the air bubble. What you can do is just take some of that edge lock tape that I use in pretty much every one of my other videos, roll it up just like this, sticky side out, and then just stick it into the air bubble. It's really not a hard thing to do. I don't know why people don't explain how to do it like it's some top secret information or something, but it literally takes like 2 seconds. It's like the easiest thing in the world to do. I'm doing it right here on camera, free time. Just taping off the air bubble so you don't get any paint on it. I mean, we're gonna paint in here like later, but we don't want to get any on the actual visible air unit. And now it is time to apply this flat black. So what we're going to want to do next is get this tape out of the air bubble. I'm just going to use like a dental pick. You can get this at Walmart if you're in America, probably Priceline if you're in Australia, but it literally is so easy. Just go in there, just lift it up a little bit, and then there you go. You get your tape out without any dramas whatsoever, as you can see. Alright, so now that we've removed the tape from the air bubble, obviously you can see that there's some white here, and what we are going to do is paint inside. You're going to want to have a pretty steady hand when doing this because you definitely not want to get paint on this actual air bubble. Once you do, it just becomes a massive headache, so just make sure that you have a very steady hand. There's really no way to tape it off. Honestly, you're really just going to have to go in for it. And let's get back to painting. So now we're just going to want to remove the tape and get to adding the finisher. So all that is left to do is apply the finisher, and remember, we want to get a nice high gloss on this lower portion of the midsole and a nice matte finish on the top. I am going to be starting with the high gloss finish, and let's get this stuff applied. Alright, and on to the final step. It is time to apply the matte finish and Angelus Duller combination. Like I said in the beginning of the video, there should have been a card linking you to the video on how to actually make this mix. And let's get this stuff onto the midsole.